No one expected the alien to scream. Not on a peaceful day. Not during a diplomatic meeting. And certainly not while gently touching the forehead of a quiet, smiling young human. But it happened. The alien's hand was still on the human's temple. When it happened, then came the scream. Loud, sharp, strange. Not like anything human ears were used to. The sound echoed through the white halls of the neutral rim station, making even the walls shake a little. Then the alien called VA keen collapsed. His body twitched. His long gray limbs curled inward like something had burned them from inside. His glassy eyes rolled back into his head. For a moment, everyone froze. And then chaos. Get medical. One of the human guards shouted, running forward. Stay back, yelled an alien envoy, pulling a small energy weapon from his cloak. Do not touch him. Daehaeon, the human who had just been touched, stood still. He didn't move. His eyes were wide, his hands by his side. His heartbeat thumped inside his chest like a drum. He wasn't hurt. He wasn't dizzy. But something felt wrong. Captain Jisoo, the Korean commander of the station, rushed into the chamber with 2 more guards. Her face was calm, but her voice was sharp. What happened? She demanded. The alien envoy hissed. Your human did this. He attacked our Madrida. That's not possible, Jisoo said quickly. Humans have no psychic abilities. You requested the scan. We were told this one, the alien pointed a long finger at Daehaeon, was safe. Daehaeon blinked. I didn't do anything, he said in a quiet voice. Jisoo stepped between him and the alien delegation. She raised her hand. Everyone calm down. We'll get Vakeen to the medbay. Then we'll talk. But something strange was already happening. The lights flickered. A soft humming filled the air like the sound of a machine heating up. And then a metal panel on the wall sparked. It exploded with a loud crackle, showering sparks into the air. Everyone ducked. Is that your humans doing too? The alien envoy snapped. G-Su looked at Daehaeon, who looked pale and terrified. No, she said. That's something else. Vakeen was taken to the station's medical wing. But the alien stayed unconscious. He mumbled strange words. In his sleep, his fingers twitched like he was fighting something inside his own mind. Every time a doctor tried to touch him, the machines around them would short out. One nurse passed out when standing too close. The station's systems kept crashing in waves only. Near the alien's bed, far away in his quarters, Daehaeon sat on the edge of his bed, holding a cup of warm water. He hadn't slept. He didn't want to. He didn't know what happened. He didn't know why it happened. He kept replaying the moment in his mind. The alien had walked up to him, gently placed 2 fingers on his temple, and leaned in. The alien's eyes had glowed softly. Daehaeon had felt a slight cold breeze touch his thoughts. And then, nothing. No pain, no shock, no memory after that, until the scream. He touched his own forehead and whispered to himself, what did you see, inside me? There was a knock. Jisoo entered the room. Her uniform was slightly dusty, her expression tired. You okay? She asked. He nodded. She walked in and sat beside him. Tell me the truth, Daehaeon. Did you feel anything? Anything strange? I don't know. It felt like someone opened a window in my mind. And then it closed. Jisoo looked at him for a long time. She was quiet. Then she spoke softly. They say Vakeen's brainwaves are out of control. Like he saw something too big. Too deep. We don't understand it. I'm not special, he said. I'm just a translator. She smiled sadly. That's what we all think. Until something strange happens. He looked at her. What happens now? More aliens are arriving, she said. Does wreck mind readers. They want answers. They're scared. And scared aliens are dangerous. He swallowed hard. Do they think I'm dangerous? They don't know what to think. There was another knock. A young Korean officer stepped in. Captain, he said nervously. Another panel just exploded. Same pattern. Short waves. The same frequency as earlier. Jisoo stood. Keep me posted. No one else enters the medbay. She turned to Daehaeon. For now, you stay here. We're not treating you like a prisoner, but we need to be careful. He nodded slowly. As she left, he looked out the window. At the stars. He used to love space. He used to dream about it as a child. But now, it felt like something ancient and dangerous was waking up inside him. And the worst part was, he didn't even know what it was. Not yet. Daehaeon didn't sleep. Even when the room lights dimmed and the station settled into night mode, he stayed wide awake. He felt a storm inside him, not in his heart, but in his head. Thoughts swirled like wind. Old memories, faces he didn't recognize, sounds that were not his. Like dreams from other people. In the morning, a sharp knock on the door startled him. Jesu entered quickly. Her eyes were serious. "They're here," she said. "Who?" he asked. "The other might. 3 of them. They want to test you again." Daehyun stood. "I didn't do anything." "I know," Jesu said. "But they don't believe that." They took him to a quiet chamber in the lower level. It was clean and white. A long glass panel separated 2 rooms. On the other side, 3 tall aliens stood, Serac mind readers. Their skin shimmered like silver fish. Their eyes were deep black. One of them raised his hand. "Do not fear, human," he said through the speaker. "We will not touch you. We only wish to feel your surface thoughts." Daehyun nodded slowly. He sat in the chair. Gaisu stood behind him with 2 guards. Ara, a Korean neurotech, monitored his brainwaves on a small screen. The first mind stepped forward and closed his eyes. For a few seconds, nothing happened. Then he gasped. His eyes shot open. He stumbled back and fell. The second mind reader caught him. His mind, the first one, whispered, "It's a forest of fire. A storm with faces." The second alien stepped forward. Braver. He focused, but then he screamed. Not loud like Vakeen, but sharp and broken, like his voice had shattered. He grabbed his head and shook violently. The third alien rushed forward and helped him back. Era looked at the screen. His brainwaves didn't change, but the aliens did. Massive spike. Like panic. Jisoo looked at the 3 aliens. "Do you believe us now?" The third alien spoke. "This human is unreadable. Not because he hides his thoughts, but because his thoughts are too many. Too deep. Too alive." Daehyun stood up. "I don't understand. I didn't show you anything. I wasn't thinking of anything strange." "That is the horror," the third alien said. "You do not try, yet your mind sings like 1,000 voices. Stories, wars, pain, joy, it burns." Jesu crossed her arms. "You wanted answers. Now you have them. Leave him alone." The aliens left quietly, whispering among themselves. Later that day, Era brought food to Daehyun's room. "I checked your scans again," she said. "Your brain is normal, but there are echoes in it." "Echoes?" She sat beside him. "Like memories inside memories. Not just yours. Like your ancestors. Like you carry pieces of the past deep inside. And those memories are powerful." He looked down at his hands. "Why me?" "It might not be just you," she said. "Maybe all humans carry this. Maybe you're just the first." They tried to read this deeply. Daehyun looked out the window again. He whispered, "Maybe that's why we survive so much. We don't forget. We feel everything, even from the past." Hours passed. That night, something changed. Across the station, all the lights went out at once. The emergency systems kicked in. Alarms blared. Jisoo ran into the control center. "What's happening?" An officer shouted. "Unidentified energy pulse from docking bay 3. Surveillance screens showed a strange Sterak ship landing without permission. From it, a group of dark-armored aliens marched out. A message came through the comms. "We are the Veiled Flame. Release the human weapon, or we will take him." Jisoo's eyes narrowed. "They're rogue," Era burst in. "They want Daehyun. They think his mind can destroy theirs." Jisoo grabbed her headset. "Lock down his room. Move him to med deck 2. But it was too late. A loud boom shook the walls. The rogue aliens were inside. Daehyun ran with 2 guards down the hallway, breathing hard. Sirens screamed above another explosion. A guard fell. The other pulled Daehyun behind cover. Then came a flash of light. The Veiled Flame soldiers stood at the end of the hallway. Daehyun's hands trembled. His head pounded. A voice in his mind whispered, "Show them what they fear." "I don't know how," he whispered. "Feel, not think." He closed his eyes. And suddenly he felt everything. His mother's gentle voice from childhood. His grandfather's strong hands. His ancestors' cries during war. A woman dancing in the rain. Fire. Hunger. Hope. Millions of memories. Not his, but human. When he opened his eyes, they were glowing. The alien soldiers stopped. Their minds touched his just for a second. Then they screamed. Some dropped to their knees. Some ran. A few passed out. G-Sue arrived, breathless. She saw them all defeated without weapons. She turned to Dae-Haeon. He looked calm. "What did you do?" she asked. "I remembered," he said softly. "I remembered all of us." Later, after the station was secure, news spread fast. Dae was not a threat. He was a mirror showing aliens what they had never seen. The raw truth of being human. Some aliens feared it. Others respected it. The galaxy would never see humans the same way again. And Dahayan, he never wanted power. But now, he had something stronger. He had truth.